One of my favorite pieces in the sale is this marquetry table. It could be used as a sort of window table in a bay window, or as a writing table, or as a sofa table, a side table, depending on the scale of your room. And the marquetry shown here is created with little veneer pieces that are then inlaid into the tabletop. And it's sitting on this beautiful needlepoint or Aubusson rug, which is in the beautiful colors of the pink of the walls and the Dijon mustard of the other walls, and the black anchors it. So it's the June interior sale at Strauss, and this is the big gallery in the Cape Town auction house. It's quite a big, daunting space, and we wanted to warm it up and make it feel a bit like a home. And the whole idea of an interior, really, other than making people look pretty, is to lead the eye from one item to the other so everything is taken in. And standing in the entrance, we've chosen some wonderful colors, sort of a very dirty pink, which is kind of the color of elastoplast, and a Dijon mustard colors, which are warm and inviting. This great piece is the first piece you'll see if you come into the Cape Town gallery. It's a Dutch cabinet with a parquetry door inlay. The parquetry makes a geometric pattern on the design of the doors. And I love the way that it's been displayed next to the Guy de Toy and the Urbanski. This is one of my favorite chairs in the sale. It's a small scale study chair with these lion's heads with the little roundels at the top, the beautiful old leather, the studs. For somebody of my height, at 6'7", it's a very, very comfortable chair. I believe there are two sort of principles in decorating. One is you work with the furniture or you work with the art. If you work with the furniture, you place the furniture and then you hang the art later. The other principle, which is the principle we chose for this styling idea, was to hang all the art first. So this Irma stone is one of the key pieces of the sale, and then it's hung alongside Maggie Lopesha to a Sokoto, and so to tie it all together, we placed pieces along the wall in undulating heights. And also mixing eras is great, because when we anchored this room set with this great big Aubusson rug and this wonderful sort of empire-style damask sofa, really old-fashioned, and we put the big steamer trunk in front of it, we're mixing a lot of different eras, and it's a very comfortable place to come and sit. And when you sit down, you begin to see things totally differently. And then this really crazy portrait that is a little bit like the Renoir bar lady, but it's not. It's a 1980s South African painter who painted in the Eastern Cape. He also famously painted these Japanese cockerels, placed here against our pink wall with a Nordier and a Pierre as a juxtaposition of styles, but pulling in the colors with the French cabinet with the copper pots above it in a country style against the pink wall, and then the two of my favorite pieces, the rush-seated English chairs. This painting by Castor, who's a painter based in Cape Town, when you look at it at first, it's got that lovely sort of, it could be an unfinished Titian or something. And it's on the PE harbour of these people emerging out of the dusk, and it's got this really lovely coloration in all the umbers. And underneath it is a parquetry tabletop of this chest, which is very, very pretty. And I absolutely love it. And then these two little bottles, which are, I would say sort of Art Nouveau bottles. They're sort of bottles inside bottles, are really lovely. And then that big crystal collared vase. And people don't always appreciate the workmanship that goes into things like this these days. This part of the gallery is Eastern Cape Echo, so there are a lot of Eastern Cape names and paintings in the sale. And the furniture is a complete mix. There's a wonderful Chinese export table that's very heavily carved. There's some Versace china, there's wood toner pieces. These ceramic pieces are from the School of Hilton Nell, and you can see the style coming through, but what's really lovely is the naivety of them, the playfulness of them. There's an individuality, and there is a language that's coming through in each piece that is slightly different, a different sort of hand. And then this great Vusi Khumalo, which it's not a piece that's looking for sympathy, it's a piece that's showing vibrancy and life and hope. And it's kind of showing the top of the umbrella. This